Okay, so let's see where we're at. We have an amulet of poison resistance, which is a pretty good find. It's going to keep us alive until we can find an intrinsic poison resistance. Actually can help us get the intrinsic, because a lot of the corpses that you need to eat to get poison resistance are poisonous themselves. We're still, our weapons are not great. We have some daggers. We do have proficiency in daggers because we were gifted Sting from an early sacrifice. And we have original Blessed +1 mace as our primary weapon, which is not great. Decent armor. I think we have found a +3 helm and +2 iron shoes, banded mail. So our AC is not terrible. Definitely being a priest has helped us find enchanted armor pretty easily because we get to try it on. We know if it's cursed or not, so we get to just try everything on, and we've managed to find some enchanted armor that way. Other than that, we have a wand of magic missile, a wand of fire, key, and we found a magic lamp in the gnomish town, mine town. So our next step here is going to be to try and get a wish from this magic lamp. I think that's going to determine what we do next, is whether or not we can successfully get a wish. I've thought about what to wish for. I think that the two most common first wishes are gray or silver dragon scale mail. And as a priest in our current situation, I'm leaning towards gray dragon scale mail. The reason for that, there are multiple reasons. One is we haven't gone to Sokoban yet, so we might find an amulet of reflection there. Also, we cannot get 2-up in fighting, so a shield of reflection is going to be something we could easily wear. So I think Grey Dragon Scale Mail is where it's at. If we do manage to get that, we'll be heading down to Mine's End to try and get the Luckstone. And it's going to keep us from getting polymorphed or other nasty things that might happen. So that's where we're at. We got -5 AC, decent attributes. And we're going to start by rubbing this lamp and see if we get lucky. If we get a hostile genie, or do we have to worry? I think so. We could be careful and do this on a different level, with the idea that if it is hostile, we could always leave it there. Oh, Mr. Cuddles is down here. Don't want to kill our kitten yet. Be bad luck for us. So I think we'll risk it. We're just going to go ahead and rub the lamp right here and see if we can get a wish. Okay. Do Control A. I'm in your debt. I will grant you a 1 wish. So very lucky. I mean, I think it's an 80% chance, but definitely very happy to get that. I'm going to wish for Blessed, Greased, +2, Gray Dragon Scale Mail. Don't need to make it fixed or anything, because scale mail, Gray Dragon Scale Mail already is rust proof. So I think that will do it. And yep, it is blessed. So we'll take off the, let's go to the closet and do this. We'll take off our robe, and we'll take off the bandit mail. And we'll wear this Grey Dragon Scale Mail. Yep. It's +0, so we failed to get the enchantment we asked for, which is unfortunate, but still we're down to -8 AC, which is pretty good. And we have the magic resistance, which we have been looking for. I'll actually mark it off here. It's not an intrinsic, it's an extrinsic, but we'll mark it off, keep track of it. All right, so let's see here. Oh, let me just double check what I have here in this stash. If there's anything interesting, we have 1,000 gold pieces. Not really enough to do anything with in terms of protection from an aligned priest. Got some potions and things which we could take with us to try and price ID. In fact, I think that would probably be a good idea. I think we're wearing the best armor. Some gems. Anything else here? We just pick up the unidentified potions and unidentified scrolls and price ID them down in Minetown. Pick up these scrolls, these potions. I'm pretty sure this is object detection, but we can confirm it. That'll do it. All right, so we're gonna go see if we can get that luck stone. And the reason why I'm prioritizing the luck stone is if we can get a luck stone, we can increase our luck to a level where we can get crowned. And crowning is gonna be good for us. It's gonna give us all the resistances that we are lacking. And, oh, let's not wield the lamp of oil lamp here. I think we do want to kill this. Let's just take off the things that can be rusted here. And we'll punch it to death. I guess we could increase our hand-to-hand combat, but we're not going to. All right, so we got a small glob of gray ooze. We'll eat that. See if we get any intrinsics from it. Nope, no luck there. Let's wear our stuff again. Yeah, so being crowned will give us all the remaining resistances we're lacking, and will also give us a decent artifact weapon in Stormbringer. So those two things make being crowned very valuable. So let's go ahead and descend down. We also have an oil lamp if we need it. A Rathe. I think we're reasonably able to handle them now. I might... Yeah. Okay, I thought I had -9, but I think I'm wearing everything. Nothing got corroded. Dust vortex, and this is a peaceful homunculus. It would be nice to have a blindfold or... Oh, we do have a towel. Okay. So we should be putting the towel on. Oh, interesting. Okay. Just a million garter snakes, not terribly dangerous, and jackals. Yeah. So definitely it is wise to know what's on the level. We have a decent amount of food. What's this? A woodland elf. Would actually like to eat an elf. I didn't leave a corpse, but I did leave jungle boots, which is actually quite useful. We'll try them on. Yeah, so you walk very quietly. They're elven boots, so they're actually going to be very useful in certain cases when we want to have stealth. Eat some garter snake corpses here. Welcome, Lithari Drow. How you doing? Have you been playing much Nethack recently? To eat something here. Lithari Drow sometimes streams Nethack. Yeah. You had some good runs there, if I recall correctly. Yeah, weeknights are my night to stream usually. Easier for me than weekends, so I'll try and stream for an hour or two in the evenings. Let's go ahead and price ID the things we picked up. Drop our pickaxe here. Kind of want this enchant weapon scroll. A fun thought process moment in Mindtown. Tell me more. $150. I'm gonna have to use the Price ID app for this. I died in Mindtown twice, but the two previous runs before this ended in Mindtown. Once to a shopkeeper after I accidentally dug into his shop with a wand of digging, and the other were two gnomish wizards who were ransacking a wand shop and had found a wand of lightning. So that was... I'd say this one is going better. It's definitely going better, but it's been a little rough. But we've managed to keep it going. It's about the best I can say. All right, so this is 50 is one of the good ones. It's one of these four. 50 each. Huh? Stuck in Mindtown because you couldn't find the downstairs to the main dungeon and a creature was dealing massive damage and you couldn't run. Yeah. Was that a an owlbear? Oh, nice. Yeah, and stethoscopes are free action, so owlbears are one of the things to grab onto. The other thing would be like a large mimic. They will grab onto you and not let you run away. It's another one for 50. Oh, it's not Scare Monster. I think there's rope golems also. You find those pretty early, and they can hang on to you. This is 75. Some of these I might have already identified. Hey, Twiggets. Welcome. I was sad we couldn't help Xerxes do better in that run earlier today. I felt responsible. So we can actually check if it's polymorph. Yeah, it got really far. That one's not polymorph. $150. So that's one of the powerful ones. Another 50. 4 magic lamps in one shop. That's a good start. You can do a lot with 4 wishes. $25. So that's one of the 4. Check if it's sickness. Nope, not sickness. We could drink it as well. It won't identify if it's invisible or juice though, so maybe wait until we get invisibility and then drink it. All right, so price ID's done. I sort of would like to buy this scroll of enchant weapon, but we don't have the money with us, so we're gonna leave it and head on down. Violet fungus. I was hoping it was a shrieker. I should be using my towel here. I will in a second, actually. To see if there's anything interesting or dangerous on this level. Doesn't look like it. There's a mimic in here. A gas spore, we can kill that with. Well, we should be careful. We don't want to accidentally hurt a watchman or something. I think that's fine. All right. Down we go. So there's definitely some dangerous things that we could run into on the way down. The worst would be if we have polymorph resistance in our magic resistance, but things can polymorph into over-leveled creatures if they jump onto the polymorph trap. So we have to be careful about that, particularly without reflection. This dwarf's probably in a trap. No? It wasn't moving. So I don't know if we maybe just, I don't know if we try and full clear these. There are tools on these levels, I believe, which could be very useful. We need a bag, for instance. But I'll take the tribration. So I think that Gnome King was Gnome Lord who just drank a potion to gain level, unfortunately. All right. Thong Club is not terrible. I think we're sticking with daggers for a ranged weapon, but the fact that you can wield it and it will come back to you is quite nice. And priests can be gets basic skill and clubs, I believe. Orange gem. So eat this corpse too. We're satiated. We don't need to eat. So maybe we clear, as long as they don't seem too dangerous, we clear them. Yeah. Gnome hop in a polymorph trap and turn into Master Lich. Yep. Sounds like a Nethack moment. Let's poke our head down here. That level's dark. One reason to put the towel on from time to time is just to see if strange creatures are appearing. That would be a good indication that there's a polymorph trap on the level. We don't need to eat that. Scroll of Light. I mean, I guess we'll pick it up as long as we're not burdened. We may end up turning that into something more useful. So we don't have a unicorn horn. If we had a unicorn horn, we might consider eating these elf corpses to try and get sleep resistance, even though they're obviously not good for you. But if you can cure the sickness, then you can go ahead and eat them. Yeah, Master Liches are no joke. Hopefully we get a form of reflection before we go to the castle. All right, let's adjust this oil lamp to L. Turn her on. What's this? Some stones. A monkey. All right, again, let's just put the towel on and look around here. Giant spider, but we have poison resistance, so that shouldn't be too dangerous. This is an elf over here. Yeah, peaceful woodland elf. You might take the alignment hit just to try and get sleep resistance for that elf. Ouch. 12 points of damage from that Matic. I don't think we can pick up the... Let's try this hard hat on. The Matic is cursed. Nice to get rid of it, so we don't have to deal with it. Does a lot of damage. So we try on these Iron Shoes too. We've got really good ones right now, but... all right, so we have +3 Orcish Helm, so that's 4 points. Compare that to 2 points. Okay, so that's not as good. And what else did we pick up? Oh, these Iron Shoes, okay. Those are +1, but not, we have +2. All right. Actually, we want to eat this spider. So let's not eat this numb corpse. We would rather have the poison resistance or chance for it. Actually, a more difficult creature than I thought it would be. We did not get innate poison resistance from that, though. As soon as we get innate poison resistance, we can take this amulet off. Both allow us to wear better amulets, and also we're taking a small hit for nutrition wearing it. I'm not going to eat these again. I think I'm going to eat the elf for sleep resistance if I can. Yeah, I think we'll take the alignment penalty here. Ooh, it's got magic missiles. Fortunately, our armor protects us from it. So it definitely could have been more dangerous if it was like lightning or fire or something. We would have been in more trouble. All right, we will eat this though. No sleep resistance though. And we'll pick up the wand of magic missiles. We could try on these boots to see if they're better than the ones we have. I guess we do. Don't take anything for granted. Just +0. Again, we'll look. Seems like all the same kinds of stuff. Nothing special. Obviously, you won't see things which are brainless. So there are some dangerous things that will not show up with telepathy. See if we can eat this giant spider here. Spider's giving us some trouble. We're satiated. I guess we don't eat it. I would like to, but we don't want to risk choking to death. Expensive camera. It's actually pretty good. In our last run, the monk run, falling rock trap. Oh, okay. Riding boots. We'll try those on too. Although I don't think riding boots are the ones that are randomized. Riding boots. Oh, they are randomized. Okay. Let's definitely try them on. We love boots of speed. No speed. They're not jump. So they could be fumble, levitate. They're not levitation. So be fumble or water walking. Maybe kicking too. That'd be a little harder to tell. We'll hang on to them. If they're water walking, then they could be useful. But obviously we'll want to identify them first. Levitation would be better. Yes, I certainly don't want to die choking to death. Poke our head down here. This is also dark, right? Yeah, also dark. Our lamp is not going to last forever. Potion of Confusion we'll take. And we'll collect these gems for now. Particularly after we get the luck stone. If we can identify some gems, could be very useful to increase our luck. Just need to find a coal-lined unicorn. Okay, another one of the potentially Oh, Shocking Spear is going to do damage to us. We don't have any shock resistance. Now, can a Shocking Spear damage our wands, I wonder? I don't think we risk it. I think we drop them. I don't remember Shocking Spears ever blowing up wands, but probably better not to risk it. Okay. Again, we need to see what's here. Like purple H could be dangerous. Let's see. Yep, Mastermind Flare. So this is the other thing that happens on the lower levels of the mines. They generate random H's in addition to all the other creatures, and every once in a while you get something bad like this. So I don't think this is a polymorph trap. I think this is just a spawn. So the Luckstone is good, but I don't know if we risk a Mastermind Flare at this point in our run. We don't know if the scroll is actually genocide or one of these worst things. If it were genocide, we could get rid of it. I don't think we found any identify yet. That would be my preferred way to deal with Mastermind Flares, would be just to use the Scroll of Genocide against them. We don't know if that's punishment or we're unhappy. I don't think we found Remove Curse yet. Yeah, nothing that's Remove Curse. Potentially Pray. Yeah, this is why you always check. I think we just leave. I think we go back up, and we don't deal with that until later. Yeah, so Mastermind Flares are obviously very dangerous. When Etten Mummy is pretty strong as well. Oh, we could turn it though. There's nothing else around, right? It resisted it. Okay, well, we just kill it. Keep an eye on our hit points here. All right, we were able to take care of it. Do we have a mummy wrapping? I think we do in our stash. We've not found invisibility yet. Oh, nymph. All right, we need to... Oh, it's a rock mole. Hang on. All right, get our dagger. All right, we killed it. Take off this towel. All right, so we definitely are 90% sure this is object detection. We found 2 of them on nymphs, so I think we can basically call that identified. Giant spider corpse, but I don't know how old that is. I think old enough that it would make us sick, so we'll hold off on that. Okay, turn off this lamp. We don't need it right now. All right, so how do we safely deal with this scroll? This is a coal-lined altar. So if we can pray, I think you can pray to get rid of the ball and chain from punishment. And the other effects are not bad. Stinking Cloud. mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Let's go back to our stash. Let me identify a couple of things we picked up. Let's see. What did we pick up here? Fubi Blech for 50. Oh, this is wrong. Hang on. Scroll. Um, 150. So this is another chance, I think, to be genocide. I think genocide is less common, so we're less likely to have found it, but we can certainly try both of them. Once we are in a place where we can do it safely. And if we can genocide, mastermind flares will continue down to the mine's end. Peaceful green elf. Try again. Oh, shoot. I actually didn't know that. Oh, man. That's really unfortunate. I didn't know that a peaceful elf, or basically any peaceful creature, would alert the watchmen to us. So now they're angry at us. It's not as bad as if we were a lawful character. Like, I think the penalty is not as bad if you're chaotic. Whatever your race, only the killing of a peaceful human will ever be classed as murder. Everyone, including chaotics, get a huge alignment penalty for killing always peaceful monsters. Mine, town, watch, priests, shopkeepers. So we gotta be careful. A kitten, okay. Yeah, so that, I just need to be more careful in Mine Town. This is like, house cat is reasonably dangerous. You can always throw a triperation at it if it's really a problem. No, it's not a problem. Just have to remind myself not to do anything naughty at all when you're in Mine Town. Is that sleeping? Yeah. So now we've got the master mind flayer and the watch in our way, which is annoying. We can dig down though. The ghoul I turned. All right. So let's see, make sure we can pray. I'm pretty sure we can. Drop some stuff here. We lost a couple of daggers on the way. Not a big deal. Riding boots, we want to identify if we carry them around with us or not. Guess we can. We can also test these, possibly gain ability or level potions. If we lock ourselves in the closet, we should be pretty safe. this stuff. We'll go ahead and lock ourselves in here. And we'll drink one of these potions, see if it's paralysis. Nope, it's gain ability. So probably worth blessing at some point. We only have one potion of holy water though, so we'll hold off on that. All right, we need to, all right, we'll do this trick. We'll drop our lichen corpse here, pick up the fresh one, and we'll offer it. Object, what do we get? Dragonbane. So interestingly enough, normally I'd be really disappointed, but this is actually reasonably good for a couple of reasons. So it has, it gives us a reflection. It unlocked broadsword. Actually, broadsword's not that useful. I think it's a rune sword. Oh, thanks for the follow. Cassiopeia Star, appreciate it. Yeah, so unfortunately, Stormbringer is not a oh, no, it is a broadsword. Okay. I thought it was a rune sword, but it's it uses the same weapon skill. So yeah, it actually is a benefit. So there are two benefits. One is we've unlocked broadsword, so we can start to train that up. And the second is that we will have reflection while we're using it. It's not amazing, obviously, but Dragon's Bane. It might actually be better in some ways to have the reflection. Yeah, so it's got plus 1d5 to hit. It does 2d4, 1d6 damage, 1d6 plus 1 damage. So it's like somewhat better than our mace, and the reflection is really nice. So we'll wield it. Start using against things which are easy to hit. We'll hang on to our mace for now. If we have to fight something that has a low AC, then we'll probably want to use the mace. All right, but we can't pray because we were just gifted something. So that's the bad news about that. So we're our prayer timeout. It is intelligent. Is it intelligent? I don't know. It's a good question. It's unaligned, so it's not going to blast us. Obviously, it does double damage against dragons, which has its purposes. Probably pretty limited at this point. We already have the dragon scale mail, so. I think they added a lot of these side benefits to the less desirable artifacts in 3.6. It looks like Dragonbane got reflection in 3.6.1. Yeah, Stormbringer is chaotic and intelligent, and will blast you if you're not chaotic. It's also bloodthirsty, which gets me into trouble. You're walking around with it, you're gonna run into a shopkeeper or a watchman or something, and I mean they're already annoyed with me. So yeah, like these bats are kind of hard to hit. They're not dangerous, but it'd be nice to get some skill points in this weapon. Fog Cloud's actually really good to train up your weapon on, because they're not very dangerous, but they're also, although I think you only get skill points from hitting things, so being hard to hit is not necessarily a good thing. We'll have to eat some food, unfortunately. Yeah, we're running out of food here. Now that we have reflection, Sokoban may just end up being a reasonable place to go for some food. Yeah, this giant ant's gonna be kind of hard to hit here. No, not too bad. I guess the plus 1d5 helps with the penalty that we don't have any skill in broadsword. All right. We'll punch this gray ooze to death. We'll eat the glob. Feel full of hot air. Nice. So that's cold resistance. So I'll mark that off. Another one that's very important. In particular, there's one demon prince who primarily does damage through their cold attack. Although we might be able to bribe him. Yeah, so Asmodeus has a magical cold attack that does a ridiculous amount of damage. So you don't want to fight Asmodeus without cold resistance. Fortunately, you can pay them off. So as long as you don't have Excalibur, if you get to that level and you have some gold in your inventory, you can just pay them off, which is the safest way to deal with it. Here we go. Already got our broadsword increased to basic. That's the best we're going to get in broadsword. But I don't hate putting the points in there because eventually I think we will switch to Stormbringer still. Yeah, so all right, so we're back into the point where we can pray again. So at this point, I think we try out these scrolls. If it's charging, what do we charge? We charge maybe the wand of fire, maybe one of our magic missile wands. I don't know. Don't really have anything that we could particularly charge, but yeah, one of our wands. Give them a try. Yeah, so the first one's charging, which is good to identify. Oh, so I just didn't charge anything. Oops. Don't hit spacebar. Try this one. Oh, here we go. Scroll of Genocide. So that's the first thing we want to get rid of, is that Mastermind Flare. Done. So that was successful. So now we just have to deal with the fact that all the Watchmen are probably going to come after us and try and kill us. We can dig down when we get to that level, and that will get us past the level, but on the way back up, we're going to have to deal with it. I guess we can blind them with the camera, and that way we won't kill them. It's a little dangerous. I mean, particularly the watch captain is hits hard. So is it worthwhile to take that risk to try and get the luck stone? I think it is. I think we continue. All I really wish I hadn't attacked that elf. I wasn't thinking that the elf was under the protection of the watchman. I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? Hang on. What's this? A were-rat? Okay. Not, didn't have to pray either to get rid of punishment, so we can successfully pray if necessary. And this food thing is bothering me too. We're down to our last food ration. Can obviously pray at this point for food, but I'd rather save the prayer for getting us out of trouble. So if the watchmen are after, yeah, watchmen are after us. There's the watch captain. At least the shopkeepers are still peaceful. We really can't get by them. We could dig down, but we'll take some attacks because it's going to take too long to do it without a wand of digging. And then once we come back up, we're going to be all the way on the other side of the level here. Trying to figure out how to make our way back across. Very annoying. Yeah, so we get a minus 15 alignment penalty for killing the watch, even though we're chaotic. We don't get, it's not as bad as lawful characters, but definitely a good way to make our god angry with us. You know what we need is we need a pet. Come back with a decently powerful pet. We do have a kitten. We haven't found a polymorph trap yet, though. Not far enough down in the mines to find it. All right, we have to eat this food ration too. So I guess we're going to Sokoban. It's going to give us the food we need, and we'll pick up this spellbook on the way back up. All right. Oh, here's that lichen corpse that I dropped. Get rid of this sword. I guess at this point we get rid of the mace. Now that we're skilled with Dragonbane, we just want to have that wielded all the time. We want the stealth, definitely. The riding boots. probably get rid of those for now. Get rid of the stained spellbook. Whatever this wand is that's unidentified, we can get rid of as well. All right. So can we get down to Sokoban before we get hungry again? That's a question. Let's see again. We can always pray. Oh wait, hang on. A warhorse corpse and a tripration. And a cursed scroll called enchant weapon. That's weird. Oh, this was my warhorse who died trying to fight the shopkeeper. Mr. Ed. It's Mr. Ed's corpse. I'm sure it's not there anymore. I guess no food is there though. So now we just have to keep going. I would like to kick this sink. Is there a lamp on? No. To get some black puddings and rings and things. I guess we do that later. All right, we'll definitely eat this. I wonder if so if you're wearing maybe I should be taking off my amulet of poison resistance when I eat these corpses that grant the intrinsic. The problem being, I don't know if it reports that you gain the intrinsic if you already have it as an extrinsic. So you might never know. All right, we'll keep pushing on down here. Grave. Create monster. All right, I'm gonna push on down to Sokoban here. Ooh, a dog and a cat. We'll back off here. Oh, there's a soldier ant. We got a bones file here. So that's where all the pets came from. Fortunately, we're not it's not as dangerous, the soldier ants, because we have poison resistance. Interesting to see what Benjamin 13 dropped here. A lot of it's going to be cursed. It's actually a little better to find bones files as a priest because we'll be able to tell what's cursed or not. A cursed piece of cloth and a staff. So this could really be a wizard, in which case that piece of cloth is a cloak of magic resistance, which is now making me wish I had wished for silver dragon scale mail instead. I think certainly with a staff and a piece of cloth, this is definitely looking like a bones file from a wizard. The food is still, you know, it's better than nothing. Gain ability, but it's cursed. Another ring Wands. Oh, 7 candles. They're cursed, but is useful. The glass orb is heavy. And I think we leave it here. I think we don't need anything else. Doesn't look like this character got too far. Died to soldier ants early on, which is a classic way for a very burnt robe. I think we don't worry about the brown pudding here. Now it's a very burnt and rotted robe. Has Pokerhead down here. I want to stash some of this stuff or get rid of this stuff. I don't know. A lot of junk. A lot of cursed junk. It may be worthwhile later on. It's this plumed helmet. Try it on. Some gems. So I think we found everything that the bones file had in a pile there. Sometimes it's more distributed around the level, but that looked like pretty much everything that wizard had. There, okay. So we're at the Oracle level, which is good. So we're close to Sokoban. I think we do leave a pile of stuff outside of Sokoban. You end up finding a lot of gear in Sokoban itself. Blessed splint mail. A stone. Just a rock. I always get excited when it's called a stone, but it's really just a pile of rocks from a rock trap. We could go one more level here and look for the upstairs. Is it going to come alive? No. And I'm not being very good about putting my towel on each level, so I need to make sure I start doing that again. Better to know what you're up against. Yeah, so very unfortunate about the watch getting angry at me, but we just need to find a decent pet, like a purple worm or a dragon or something, and then go back. Maybe wand of polymorph or a polymorph trap. Bring our kitten down. Actually, that leash the wizard had would be useful for that. I think we really need. Oof. So a yellow light or a black light, or something exploded, woke that nymph up. Unfortunately. All right. Fortunately, did not steal any of my stuff. What if being blinded protects you? Oh, trapdoor. Ooh, polymorph trap. So actually, that might be the way we get a decent pet to deal with a watchman. Is this polymorph trap right here in dungeon level 8? I'll annotate so we know. I don't love being between a mummy and a giant ant. We want to deal with them one at a time here. No. We'll eat the giant ant corpse, though. Hobgoblin. A lizard. We already have a lizard corpse, so don't think we need another one. All right, find our way back up. It was nice to find that polymorph trap, though. Although we do need to be careful. Again, creatures can use that. And we were put to sleep by that trap. We do not have a million traps. 3 traps in that room. And one of them rusted my helmet. All right. A long wand. Let's figure out what that is. No message. Check out this maple wand. It's a wand of light. All right. Water falling on coins is just the fountain. Oh, there's a store on this level as well. I think we do want to go there. We'll price ID what we have. What we found off the wizard there. Sink. Blessed potion called sickness. So we've actually identified that. So that reduces the I think I already renamed that one. I think we know one that's booze or juice, so yeah. You can start to figure out what things are through the process of elimination. We're not wearing any gloves. So you just have to be extra careful around this cockatrice. All right. Don't want to be burdened necessarily. All right, so we're just going to stay far away from that corpse. So a recipe for a quick death. If we accidentally try and pick it up, or if we get blinded and feel around for it, it'll eventually rot away, but I'm thinking the shop would be down there somewhere. Let's look one more time. Do I have any uncursed potions of object detection? Doesn't look like it. Eat some of this cursed food. All right, that corpse is still there. The other thing you want to worry about is usually like soldiers or things that have gloves may pick up and wield the cockatrice corpse, which of course is nasty. Kill this floating eye. Here's someone counting money too. So there's also a vault here. It's a bookstore. Let's go ahead and price ID these while we're here. This is the buy-in price. Now we're at 12 charisma. All right. What else we got? There's Mimic. 80. I think that's one of the interesting ones. Like remove curse. Could be. Enchant armor. Move curse. I mean, enchant armor or weapon. $200. Could be taming. So that's create monster. One of those four. Taming would be kind of interesting in our quest to get a good pet here. Uh, 27. That should be identify, right? So identify or, yeah, so that's identify. Definitely want that. Wanting one of those. All right. Do we have any other yet? Drop 1B for 40. Okay, so this one is enchant armor, remove curse. Maybe just read one of those at some point. We could potentially take everything off except for the cursed piece of cloth and then read it, because that will uncurse it. I don't think we need the magic resistance. I mean, we obviously don't need it because we have Grey Dragon Scale Mail, but I don't think there's any reason to have extra magic resistance. It's probably actually a useless cloak. Buy another identify scroll here. And we're full up. Let's identify some stuff here. All right, so we do have scrolls of enchant armor. All right, we got to go back up to Sokoban. We still need the food. I'm tempted to kick this sink. Ooh, stone giant, huh? I think we can take it. Base level 6. That's not the worst. They do quite a bit of damage, but our AC is good. It's been better. We should have a backup plan. I can always burn Elbereth. Use our camera too. So let's see if we can deal with this thing. $62 damage, or sorry, 65 out of 82. 17 damage. Yeah. That's a lot of damage that's doing there. Sorry, I just had to deal with the puppies for a minute. Yeah, so we're taking some good damage here. I think we swing a couple more times and then consider the camera. Oh, we got it. Okay. We want that corpse if we can get it before it's... Did I drop my... No, pickaxe, okay. I don't think we're gonna get this, gonna be able to get this giant corpse, unfortunately. There's another stone giant too. Let's blind it. Kind of between two creatures here. No, it came right back, huh? Wow. Wonder why this level is so full of things right now. Tengu. Let's see here. Got one stone giant. Tengu looks like it probably escaped up the stairs. Oh no, it's over in that room. Never mind. So we heal up, then we go see if we can take out that stone giant and for the strength gain. Oh, level up. All right, I've got some dex up as well. Because we eat the newt. Nice, we got some more power from that. Threw a boulder. All right, killed it. We eat the stone giant corpse. Yes, let's try. No strength though. Some gems we can't pick up. We need to get rid of some of this junk for sure. What are we doing for food? Still pretty bad, but we have a small supply. All right, so that's the level with Sokoban on it. I'm just going back to stash a bunch of this junk until I can deal with it. Oh, gray unicorn. This is actually very useful if we can survive it. We kind of want to step into it. We're going to take some damage, but then if we can kill it, the unicorn horn is worth it. Let's give it a try. Misses, butts, kicks. So it's only did 2 points of damage so far. Oh, we hit it once. Where'd it go? Teleported away. Oh, there's a shop over there. There's also a couple of fire ants. We are fire resistant though, so I think we're okay. All right. Yeah, we're fine. Oh. No. Lost 3 scrolls. Identify, enchant armor. Very sad. Should definitely drop this stuff, but this is why a bag, just any kind of bag, would be really useful. And now we have some room in our inventory for the unicorn horn if we can find that gray unicorn again. That's down there now. They teleport around. They can be pretty dangerous. I think at our level and with our AC, it's like over there. Is there a secret passageway right here somewhere? Oh, now it's down there? There's like a passageway that runs all the way down through there. I guess there must be passage up here. Poison arrows. Give me flashbacks to when we were fighting all those Urukai. Or Captain. Blessed Orcish Helm, Blessed Iron Shoes. Let's try them on. I have a Rusty +3. That's a Blessed +2. It's not Rusty. I guess you hang on to the +3, even though it's Rusty. Because you can always repair it later. All right, Blessed. Yeah, those aren't as good. Let's go get that unicorn. You can also eat it for potential intrinsic poison resistance, which would be nice. Yes, this passage goes all the way around here. I feel like I went right by it. Now it's over there. Where to go now? Did anyone see it? Oh, it's over there now. Okay. This is like hunt for a white stag. There it is. Did 7 points damage to us. And now we're hallucinating. If we had a unicorn horn, we could fix that. I'm assuming that's the unicorn. Yeah, it is. We need to kill it. Where'd it go? It's just teleporting away. Now we don't know where it is. The hallucination lasts for a very long time, too. Very annoying. I think the black lights are invisible, which is part of the problem. We don't know what this is. It's coming towards us. It's not the unicorn. It's like you can't deal with it, or you can't prepare for it. I was a lizard. That we can eat. The lizard corpse is copacetic. You finish eating the lizard corpse. Oh, we're no longer hallucinating. That's good. It's like, all right, let's get to a passageway here. Oh, they're not going to let us. We get surrounded. We gotta get them into a passageway here so we're not surrounded. You can take them, but we don't want to be surrounded by them. So I just read about another use of, we don't want to be satiated, actually. We want to be able to eat that unicorn. Read about another use for triprations. They give you 1 XP when you eat them. So if you get level drained, you can eat a tripration to get your level back, because when you're level drained, it brings you to directly below your previous level. So 1 XP will bring you back up to where you are. This unicorn keeps teleporting right past me. I'm very annoyed. All right, we got it. Can't eat it. We can get the unicorn horn, so it's worthwhile. I would love to bless it. In fact, do we have potions we can dilute? Yeah, we have potions of sleeping and sickness. We can dilute. So we'll do that if we find a fountain on the way back down. We'll dilute some potions, make some holy water, so we can. We're no longer. Can't go back for that unicorn corpse. Unicorn corpse, rather. Getting sidetracked here, but don't want to be burdened. Dungeon level 3. Just strength level 17. That's nice. Oh, there's a fountain up there, isn't there? I said I was gonna dip in a fountain, and then I forgot to. Let's do that. We need to replenish our holy water. All right, so we dip some things. We'll dip sleeping. Curse potion of sleeping. We got 2. So we can find another fountain too. Not one on this level. Do not think. All right. What are you dropping here? This cursed piece of cloth. We should name it. I think we're pretty sure it is magic resistance. We don't need 5 tribrations. Carry 1 with us. Destroy armor, confuse, teleport. We don't need those. We'd like to price ID these at some point. Confusion. Let's try on these rings too, at least for a moment, just to see if there's something obvious. Cursed candles will want eventually. All right, granite ring is ring of gain constitution. It's an interesting one. Like, the hit points is helpful if you somehow wear it whenever you go up levels. But I don't think it's worth wearing around all the time. Let's try on these other ones here. This one doesn't identify. Oh, so we have a ring of invisibility. Interesting. We'll take that with us. And we can also use this to potentially identify see invisible. Which I think we had some which were potentially see invisible. Yeah, this one, see invisible booze or juice. So if we put on the ring of invisibility, we can't see ourselves, and we quaff this potion here. So that one was see invisible. Did it identify? It probably didn't, did it? Potion of see invisible. Okay, it did identify, so that's good. We can take off this ring for now. And is that permanent? I don't remember if it's permanent or not. If it's if it's blessed, it's permanent. Otherwise, it's temporary. Okay. All right, we want to bless these potions. Violet fungus. Okay, so we can pray. We also want to get as much as possible out of it, so let's wait until we're weak. Actually, we probably want to, if we're praying, we might as well pick up a bunch of stuff that's cursed as well. There's some possibility that our God will mass uncurse everything in our inventory, which would be nice. gain luck too, which is nice. All right, hungry. Let's pick up everything that's cursed that we want to care about being uncursed here. All right, so now we're weak. So we'll drop the potions of water on the altar and we'll pray. We'll see how much benefit we get out of this. Got the holy water and we got fed. So didn't get anything uncursed, but that's okay. Dog, huh? All right, we do want a blessed unicorn horn basically for the rest of the game, so we'll dip that into a potion of holy water. We'll stash the other potion of holy water so we don't lose it. I guess we'll drop this ruby ring. We don't know what it is. Anything else we can clean out of our inventory? Create monster we don't care about bringing with us. Light we don't care about bringing with us. I guess we can drop the no message one as well for now. Looks pretty good. Oh, we have to mark off that we prayed too. All right, so on to Sokoban. Shrieker. No corpse, though. Another interesting thing about Shriekers is they can summon purple worms, which, are one of those pets which are great to tame. Sewer rat. Pretty sure they're poisonous. I don't think we want to eat it. We have poison resistance, but I'm just going to leave it. Snakes give you poison resistance? I don't think so. Oh, they do. And they're poisonous themselves. Seem unaffected by the poison. It tastes okay. You feel especially healthy. Okay, so now we have innate poison resistance. So at this point, we can remove the amulet of poison resistance, which has served us well. Eventually, we'll polymorph it into something else. It's a +2. Again, I think you go for the higher enchantment, even if it's rusted. Eventually, if we decide to keep it, we can repair it. All right. So if we make it to Sokoban now, floating eye. Can eat that. All right, almost there. Cursed key. All right, now we're looking for the upstairs. There was a potion over there. I guess that's where we hit the trap. Oh, there was a trap. There was a trapdoor right there. Try and kick this off. It is a potion of gain ability. It's probably going to shatter if we kick it, though. We can turn auto pickup on and jump on it, but I don't really feel like going for a ride down a trapdoor again. Levitation and a bullwhip would be a safe way to pick it up, I think. In the next version of Nethack, there's an amulet of flying, which I believe you can use for it's like levitation, but better. All right, so I'm not particularly good at Sokoban, but I'm gonna try and do this, at least the first level, without using so many spoilers. So the normally I just go straight to the wiki, but like I'll never learn how to do these if I do that. So one thing I did do, I'm sure everybody who's here, I've mentioned this before, but the I created a web app for practicing Sokoban. So if you haven't already seen this, but here it is. That link is the web app. So if you, like me, are interested in getting better at Sokoban, you can use that web app as a way to practice without having to go through an entire game of Nethack to get there. Oh, so we knew this was Scroll of Earth. Okay. This is not a cursed ring, so we can try it on. Doesn't immediately identify itself. So I think probably level 2, I'm going to look at a wiki. Usually that is one of the harder ones. This one isn't too bad. Oh, Lacratas are kind of nasty. Yeah, very nasty. Let's use the camera on it. That one issue with the blinding monsters is they no longer respect Elbreth. No. I'm gonna zap. I don't want to break it. All right, killed it. They're poisonous, I think. Don't convey any resistances. Let's go to our stairs here and rest, so we can escape if we need to. What's that? Just a lizard? A Guardian Naga hatchling. I think the hatchlings are not very dangerous. I don't know if they... The hatchlings do convey resistances, but only ones that we already have. So I think they're acidic too. Right, healed up, so we can continue on. I'm a little yeah, the creatures get pretty tough in Sokoban, so I have to be careful. And I can use my towel too. Okay, so nothing has shown up yet. I think this is the easier of the two. Easier of the two level 2. We can try and do it as much as possible without spoilers. Let's engrave test this. Slow down. Okay. Let's think here. If I push that over there, we're gonna get it stuck. Okay, so this says that we need to put this boulder over here. And then we can start to move boulders up here. Eat something. Right. And then we can move this one over. Now look at all those mortar orcs there. Throwing knives at me and things. Jumps into a hole to escape. So I'm gonna keep plugging the holes here. This one's way easier than the other level 2 puzzle that's notorious. So let's think. I can just push one up and over it. No problem there. I should eat something. Start eating these cloves of garlic. Definitely feel a little bit more confident on Sokoban after practicing a bit, but definitely not an expert. Okay, weak. I have to eat some of these food rations, unfortunately. Urukai there. We spent most of my second stream. Was it my second stream? One of the streams we spent most of the time running away from Urukai. We can handle them fairly well now. Let me push these through now. Crocodile. They do decent damage. We do have to sort of consider the difficulty of the creatures we're seeing on the Sokoban levels. Would not want to lose to just getting squished by something nasty. I think we just move those other boulders to see if there's anything underneath them before we move on. So I think we want to drop here. This knife. Wand of Soul Monster we could probably get rid of. I mean, it could be situationally useful. We're not particularly fast ourselves, so just check behind here, and then we'll move these. Okay, nothing. So there's a bunch of Urukai. There's a centaur of some sort. I think we can take them without too much trouble. The Urukai's got a wand of striking. Actually, the armor protects us from it. But let's move out of the way just so it doesn't you use up all the charges. Blessed Potion of Healing. We'd like that. All right. Actually, yeah, not only do we have magic resistance, we also have reflection, so we're very safe from wands of all kinds. Poisoned arrows we don't really care about anymore. Try on some of these helms and shoes and things just in case. Shields. Food is good. Potion of full healing is nice. We'll definitely take that. All right, let's try on the helm. And the shields. The iron shoes. I think that's about it. Not found anything better. So we'll go to the next level and put towel on. Nothing yet. So, how do we start this one? All right, that one. This one. Feel foolish. We can use our unicorn horn to fix that. Although I think they changed this. Yeah. They changed it in 3.7, so you can no longer just use your unicorn horn to solve all attribute losses. Definitely have to get used to through 3.7 changes. There's quite a bit that's different. A bunch of cave spiders. We already have innate poison resistance, so. Padded gloves. That's actually could be very good. Just having any gloves is good. Put them on. They're +0, so we don't know if they're anything special. They're not power. Gauntlets of power, which is actually fine. But having gloves is great. Protect us from cockatrice corpses. And it's an additional point of AC. Balsa wand. All right, so Balsa wand is invisibility, teleport, or cancellation. And we can figure out which one it is pretty easily. Do we have a... What do we blank? We blank this... What do cursed potions of extra healing do? Anything good? I could blank it if it isn't good. Cursed one heals less. So let's zap the potion of object detection actually. So we'll zap it with this wand. All right, so it's teleportation. So it's great to have that, although less useful in Sokoban, which is no teleport level, although you can use it to teleport monsters that are dangerous. All right, so we have to go around and do this one next. What do we got? We have an ogre. This is just a wolf or something. Wolf. Okay. Next one. We gotta go around this way. Actually, never mind. We're going to do this. Let's double check. Nothing spawned down there. No. All right, one more. That is done. Okay, got some fruit. An ogre, nymph. 2 ogres, actually. Kobold lord. The ogres look like they might be peaceful. Yeah, they're both peaceful. Ooh, gray ooze. We do want to get that. I actually don't know if these gloves are metal or not. Didn't get anything from that. Let's check out what this equipment is. Object detection. Topaz ring we'll try on. +1 ring of protection. Does that give magic cancellation too? I think it might. Might be worthwhile wearing. Just improves AC. It also increases your magic cancellation by 1 to a maximum of 3. I think a robe gives us 2, right? Yeah, it gives us 2. So like protection might actually be worth wearing. It's giving us +1 AC. It's giving us extra point of magic cancellation. We can also enchant it more. We can charge it. So I think we wear it for now. Let's go and take care of this nymph. Oh, are we? We're not wheeling her. Fortunately, they can't teleport. It did steal my wand of magic missiles, though, and used it on me. All right. Last level. I guess we do check on beneath or behind these boulders, though. We see these cockatrice in here. Oh, shoot. I'm slowing down. Geez, okay. Lizard corpse. See, I thought magic cancellation would help us there. All right, phew. Okay. That was close. Is this peaceful? Yeah. Oh, bag. It's an empty bag. It's not cursed. No, we don't want to do that. We want to adjust this bag to B. I'm going to put stuff in there. And pretty easily test whether it's a bag of holding by picking up some heavy stuff. So we'll do that at some point. I just want to put away things that we don't need in our inventory. That we don't want to get burned or anything. So let's double check. We have our padded gloves on. So I think we pick up the cockatrice corpse. It becomes a short-term weapon for us. Yeah, so I don't think there's anything under these, so we can leave. I don't think we'll probably be able to use the cockatrice corpse, say in like the treasure zoo. It will rot before then, but if something difficult comes, like a giant mimic, we could potentially turn that to stone. Sergeants might have wands, that's why it's good to have reflection. Wampus is pretty hard. Yeah, I think the most dangerous things are whatever we can't see. The owlbear, of course, is nasty. The sergeants might be nasty. And then there might be things in here like elementals or other nasty things. I think we stick with it, though. Confident we can solve it. All right. So we keep going. Mimics down there. Oh, an owlbear. All right, no problem. Mimics down there. If we turn it to stone, it will be like a... Don't want to turn into a boulder, right? All right, turn it to stone. Hopefully that won't cause any problems. And let's see here. Deal with this one first. All right. Next. A ring. Try this one on too. Don't know what it is. All right, that's stored down there. Air elemental. So they're not as nasty as they are in the plane of air, but they are pretty nasty. I don't think they've got good magic resistance, so we can zap them with this wand of slow monster, I believe. Yeah, no 30% magic resistance, and they're super fast, so I think slowing them down might make sense here. Seems to be moving slower, engulfs us, problems with the debris. So we're engulfed with them. We are wielding Dragonbane. Hopefully we can teleport it if necessary. All right, we're taking some damage, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been for sure. I think the wand of Slow Monster actually helped there. All right, so this needs to go over here. And we'll put it there, and then put this one down here as well. All right. Time to start clearing this up. Bunch of food here is nice. Don't want to be burdened though. 9 food rations. Drop some food here. Soldier ants, okay. Where there's one, there's usually more. There's a troll down there. Let's take care of that. So there's no other soldier ants though. Take care of the troll. Oh, we can't really get to it from here. Let's do this one first. Another food ration. Okay. One on this side of the room. Right, now we need to do this one. It's got a pole arm too. It's very annoying. Ouch. Half health. All right, then we got it. I need to eat it quick. Okay, no problem. We'll push this up and then we'll heal. Gold Golem. I think we can take that. All right. Oh, that's a peaceful black unicorn. That's gonna be a pain. We don't want to kill it because of the luck penalty. If it gets in the way, then we're in trouble. And they can't teleport, so they do get stuck. They become a real problem. I don't think they'll follow me either. I could try and get it to go down the downstairs, but I don't think they follow. If it stays down there, we can sort of work around it. Just hopefully it doesn't become too much of a problem. Black Naga hatchling. The hatchlings, again, do not have intrinsics, which we're looking for. All right. Almost there. As long as that unicorn doesn't go up into that hallway. It's like it's thinking about it. It's thinking about going to that hallway. Keep our eye on it. We need to eat. It's not in the hallway yet. Oh, we do have cold resistance, so this ice vortex shouldn't be too much trouble. Definitely energy vortexes or things like that would be very dangerous right now when we have no shock resistance. Be very careful about that. All right, so we're going to push this up and around. So far, the black unicorn is cooperating. All right, now we just got 3 more. We do the ones in this room, I believe. Almost there. There we go, 18 strength. That should be our max. I mean, 18 strength and 18 con is very nice. Helps a lot with encumbrance and things like that. Eating some more. Eat a food ration. All right. So we have a succubus or incubus here to deal with. It's incubus. These are just wargs. Oh, okay. We already have cold resistance, so this brown mold is not a problem. All right, let's take a quick look again. We want to get our stealth on too before we start to go in here. Check a trace. Giant Mimic and Wumpus. Owlbear. There are a few things which are a little worrisome, but take off our iron shoes, wear our elven boots, unlock the door, take a look. It's a straw golem. Anything else we see that looks dangerous? This ice vortex, we have cold resistance, so that's one of the vortexes we can handle. Usually the things in this back row sometimes are awake if they spawned in. We'll see if they're moving. So I think we make our way to the Scare Monster scroll, sort of pick our way through the easiest creatures. We have to kill a warg. We'll start there. Yes, there's a centaur back there that is awake. One thing would be like a centaur with a wand could wake up a lot of things, for instance. That's a vampire bat. We have poison resistance, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, got that. Dark potion. Just like applying potions as I pick them up. With the idea that they might be... don't want to go towards this Wumpus, really. Regular dog. Urkai. Ooh, I attacked the wrong thing. I hit the Urkai and then I hit the Gnome King. Oh well. Something of wands. Okay, so we identified teleport scrolls. Yeah, which is good. Let's see. It's an Ogre Lord. We go down through the Tengu here. Once you can get to the Scroll of Scare Monster, then you're a lot safer. Because you have a place to escape to and heal up. Yeah, with Reflection, I think we're okay in terms of... So it's not there. We'll blind ourselves just to make sure. We have Reflection, so we shouldn't actually have any problem with the floating eye, but... Alright, there's the scroll monster, the Scare Monster scroll. We'll pick up the square amulet and we'll call it Reflection. We don't need it yet. While we're wielding Dragonbane, we don't need it, but it's going to be useful eventually. To be honest, I think we would have preferred the bag of holding, although we do have a bag now. In fact, now that we're partially burdened, let's put a bunch of stuff into the bag and just see if we end up unburdened, because if we do, then we know that it is holding. Just putting everything in there which I don't need easy access to. No. So it's just a sack or possibly an oilskin sack, which is fine. But all right. Do we try and clear out the zoo? I think we do. All right, I'm gonna call on the floor, scare monster. And actually, there are a couple scrolls in our actually our discoveries list. I think I was not naming things scare monster because they're pretty easy to identify. They turn to dust. All right, so that's a house cat. Start there. And the Wumpus is a problem, potentially. Okay, normal alert is easy. It's a peaceful Naga. The sergeants, I sort of want to hold off on just because my cockatrice corpse is gone. Sergeants might have wands, which shouldn't hurt me because of reflection, but could wake up a bunch of other things. And can also be fired at me through the door. Some peaceful stuff around too, which is kind of a pain. Basically, you go through and you kill everything. Oh, it dropped a corpse. Okay. Well, rain padded gloves. So I think now we kill everything we're worried about at all. Sleep ray. Shit. That is nasty. We do not have sleep resistance. All right, we turn the Overlord to stone. So at least that is taken care of. We took some damage. We didn't take a ton of damage. These are both peaceful, right? Yeah. So now we turn the Wumpus to stone, right? What else do you turn to stone here? I think the rest of these on this side we can kill without any trouble. The sergeants, we sort of want to look at their equipment. The owlbearer, I think we do turn to stone. So we go through the ice vortex there. I think we can get their stuff by breaking them up with, the mimic we definitely turn to stone. All right, so we turn the mimic into stone. Then we go through the ice vortex. Actually, maybe just kill the vortex and that. Nah. Nothing here can steal our gloves, right? Yeah. Thanks for the follow, Green Gecko. Appreciate it. So I guess maybe the ice vortex is immune to stoning. It's not dangerous, so we will kill it. And then gotta be a little careful. Yeah, okay. We killed the eel mold without getting stunned. So then we wield the Chick-Tray's corpse again. And we turn the owlbear to stone. All right. So now we can kill sort of everything else in between normally and leave the sergeants for last. Seems like a chill time. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, we definitely had our tense moments in this run. Last time I streamed, the spent some time writing a lot of Elbereth while being chased by Urukai when we were underpowered and a nymph had stolen our primary weapon, which was a mace at the time. Straw Golem should be easy. You have to be, I mean, I think treasure zoos are nice with stealth because you can really prepare. I've definitely died to various things in this exact treasure zoo, though. Often there are wands, so there's elves or soldiers, and then if you we have reflection though, so we'll be fine. We're wielding Dragonbane. Actually, that's something to think about. Like maybe we want to put this amulet reflection on, just because if we end up wielding the Chikatre's corpse, then we lose reflection. So, like something bad could happen. Like we could be trying to turn something to stone, and then the soldiers could zap us with a wand of death. Although wand of death wouldn't work. It would have to be like lightning. That'd be bad. The other thing is the sergeants might have a bugle. So you want to attack them last, because if they have a bugle, they wake everyone up. Yellow light ended up blinding you. And they explode, right? So they wake everything up. Oof, hang on, wait. This warg is doing more damage to me than I would like. I think we're okay, though. What do we have? Only -6. All right. The Elven Boots aren't as good. All right, we're fine. Oh, there's a baby crocodile, too. At least it's a baby. All right, let's go back and heal. We'll go to our safe space here. And we'll wait for a bit. A human, Chikatre's corpse rots away. Okay, so we don't have that anymore. It's a human mummy that spawned here. They're one of the tougher ones in terms of mummies. I feel like we're still like just a little bit too squishy, or more squishy than I would like. It's a peaceful centaur, but still fleeing. So what next? Peaceful. The plain centaur is not peaceful. Some centaurs do have wands. It's like almost you don't like. There's some amount of risk in taking on these sergeants, because you don't know what kind of gear they might have. We are burdened, yeah. Good point. And welcome, Lexi Dream. Let's drop some things. Can we get rid of? Drop a food ration or something. Yeah, this is the priest. So daggers are pretty useless and heavy. Yeah, we do have like some offensive wands and things. We do actually have proficiency in the daggers. So we got up to basic because we were gifted Sting. Against certain things, I do like to have some range, something ranged. at least until a little bit later in the game. But the fact that they're heavy is a good point. Yeah, we did find Achilles in the Gnomish Mines. I don't have any proficiency in club, so that's why I didn't switch at the time. I looked at it as an idea. Drop up a couple of these unlabeled scrolls for now. Oh, it's still burdened. Wish was actually a bag of holding. All right, drop the food ration for now. Cool. So I do want to check out like what armor these sergeants have. It's a little bit iffy just in case, you know, they have wands or a bugle or, but we have reflections. I think we'll be fine. All right, let's remove our amulet of reflection for now. We no longer have the Chickatrace corpse and we'll be wielding Dragon's Bane, so just got a flail. Does like 13 damage. Oh, there's a bugle. Yeah. So we back up here. And the sergeant has a wand to create monsters. Lovely. It just gets worse and worse. That's like the wand we don't have any counterplay to. Summoned a rust monster. Well, we can get to the Scroll of Scare monster at least. I'm just going to sit there and just zap that wand to create monster until it's out of charges too. Very annoying. So like a bugle and a wand to create monster. Don't have digging. Last time I was in Sokoban, I got into a situation like this, and Luxadream actually recommended just digging my way out, which was good. I guess I could potentially lock myself in this room and dig down with my pickaxe, right? There's a crossbow bolt here that's going to prevent me from closing the door. Very annoying. Rust monster can definitely rust my orcish helm. It's already rusty. Everything else is safe from it. I don't know about Dragon's Bane. It was a sacrifice gift, so it may or may not be foolproof. Pick up this. Back up. Close this door. So if we dig down, we dig through Elberth, which I think is a luck penalty, right? I'm not sure if it's a luck penalty. We dig through it. So we can lock this door. Yeah, I think we don't deal with all this nonsense out there. We have some food rations, which are by the stairs up there. I'm gonna grab them. Actually, the bugle will be nice. Like that's one thing. If we could kill the sergeant and get that bugle, it'd be nice. We'll get one eventually. I mean, can always get a bugle at the castle. So we have a Elbereth, and there's a cursed scroll of Scaremonster here. I think we can dig down though. Dig a pit. So the scroll is still there, but Elbereth is gone. Apply. Easier to kill in the hallway if you want to bugle. Yeah, that's true. We can go back. Congratulations on your ascension, by the way, Shadow Rider. I saw. I think it was on hard fought. Seems like it was pretty recent. Was it only a couple hours too? I think you might be practicing speedrunning. Right, let's take a look what's been summoned in here. Whoa, there's a million Mordor orcs down here. They're not too tough. Sub 2 hours. Nice. Practicing speedrunning. I don't know. I think I just leave. I'm not feeling this right now. Maybe we come back later if we're more powerful. All right. Oh, let's wield our actual weapon here. Particularly because it's our source of reflection right now. Try this shield on. No better than our small shield. You know, the other thing we could have done is put on invisibility as well. That would have helped in that situation. Cursed shield. All right, let's go back up to our stash here. We are currently burdened. So the big problem right now for those who joined recently is I attacked a peaceful green elf greedily, wanting to get sleep resistance in Minetown. So and a watchman saw me. So the watchmen are angry at me in Minetown. I would like to go through Mine Town, get down to Mine's End, and get the luck stone. That was sort of going to be my next step, but now I have a bunch of watchmen there to they were going to attack me. So I found a polymorph trap on level 8. So I think the plan is to... Also, I found a bones file, which had a leash. So... Oh no, I have a magic whistle. I don't need a leash. So I think what I do is I go get my kitten from level 1, retame it, bring it to level 8, and use the magic whistle until it turns into something like a dragon or a purple worm, something nasty enough that I can take it back to Mine Town and just have it eat all the watchmen. Because I think the shopkeepers are still peaceful, at least when I looked at them. They were all fine. So it's just a matter of killing all the watchmen off without murdering them, so I don't get a huge alignment penalty. So that's the current plan. All right, we need to drop some stuff here. I guess I do hang on to the Amulet of Reflection. There's cases when I probably do want to wear it, even though I have Dragonbane. Let's take off our elven boots for now and put on our better boots. All right, got some gold. We don't need poison resistance anymore because we have it innate. We can definitely drop a couple extra typerations and things. Drop the unlabeled scrolls, the scrolls of earth. Although maybe I just keep one as an escape. Take out the bronze spellbook. We will want to price ID these potions at some point. What do the experts in this chat think about a Ring of Gain Constitution? Is it worth hauling around and wearing? I think it's +2, so bring us up to Constitution of 20. Did you watch the run, Shadow Rider's run in the recording? I haven't done any of that in Hard Fought. Nice. Teleportation is good. It's good early on. Like we're level 10, so are we sort of past the point where extra HP is that good, or what do you consider early on? The other thing I'm thinking about doing a drain for gain tactic. Eventually, if I get the luck stone, come back up, get crowned. Only +1 HP, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's worth the nutrition, or just me remembering to put it on when I level up. I'm just not going to do that. Yeah. They I think they nerfed drain for gain, at least like in some way. But yeah, the idea would be to drain myself, then buy, hopefully 9 points of protection fairly cheaply for 3,000 or 4,000 gold, and then to use a potion of restorability. So when I do that, I could definitely put on my Ring of Constitution. So maybe it's not actually drain for gain. Maybe it's just like draining for cheap protection. We have a magic whistle. Got some food. So I think I'm going to go ahead and a bunch of things woke up here, huh? Just a water nymph. I would get some extra HP, but I'll only get it once. You can drain repeatedly for unlimited HP. I gotcha. That used to be an exploit that you could do, I guess. All right, we can pray. I'm pretty sure we knew that. So I think the last thing I'm going to do tonight, which might be kind of fun, is I get my kitten, see if I can turn it into something cool, and take it to go kill a bunch of watchmen in Minetown. And that will be kind of a fun thing to do. Hopefully. So we have a tribration. So my kitten, I think, is just up at dungeon level 1. Right there. Yep, Mr. Cuddles is right there. So you throw it a tribration. And we're going to take Mr. Cuddles down to dungeon level 8. Now Mr. Cuddles is going to maybe get killed by a ghoul. Don't do that. Aren't you just a kitten? A ghoul is not something you want to mess with. Don't get killed by... Oh, okay. Never mind. Carry on, Mr. Cuddles. Let's take out my whistle, and I will adjust it to W. Come on, let's go down. Urkai. Some cream pies. Sure. Take that in the gold. Another Urkai. Some more gold. I really should be putting my towel on. So there's a bunch of... Oh, that's interesting. There's a bunch of killer bees locked in the shop. Actually, I think this is where Mr. Ed died. Who is my horse, my war horse, who... So Mr. Ed attacked the shopkeeper, and I think got killed by this large mimic. Anyway. Use magic whistle to make this easier. Also want to kick that sink. We'll deal with Mr. Cuddles first here. I believe zapping your pet with a wand of polymorph will lead to them getting system shock. But repeatedly making using a whistle to put them onto a polymorph trap will not. At least my memory is I've never killed a pet that way. Maybe I've just been lucky. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. No corpse anyway. I was thinking about eating the elf mummy corpse for sleep resistance. because I have a blessed unicorn horn now. I think that's something which I can do. Here we go, polytrap. And this room here is like a million traps. Falling rock trap. It's ridiculous. Left. Oh, and there's another trap. Did you see that? That room was literally like a 2x3 room, absolutely full of traps. Is this a invincible stalker? It is. So let's put on our ring of invisibility and we'll eat it. You feel hidden. So I should have see invisible now and permanent invisibility. After eating that invisible stalker corpse. Let's get unstunned. So we kill this unicorn before it kills us. Okay, got it. We already have poison resistance, but we can eat it. Spare unicorn horn. There's a fountain. Right, let's go find our pet before it. I think we're actually 2 levels down below it. That room is ridiculous. Like, definitely above the curve for number of traps in a single tiny room. I can't ever recall that density of traps. Yeah, so like this is, I guess it's a 10 space room, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 traps in there. Is yeah, okay, good. My pet is still here. Come on, we're going to change into something more interesting. I'm going to have to dig. Don't eat. Oh, actually. So it just, he ate a chameleon corpse, and now we have a tame baby blue dragon, which actually isn't bad. We would have to train it up to sleeping gas trap. Can't say that. I think we try for something better. Make sure we always wield our sword for reflection. All right, now we use the whistle until it should. Oh, great. Oh, just a teleportation trap, okay. Oh, shoot. And that was actually a trap too. This level is as a above the curve. Tame Paralisk. Don't like that. Tame House Cat. It's boring. I could block off some of these spaces. I don't know if it's equally likely for every space near you. I do not want you to fall into pits and things, so let's move over here. Okay, now you're a cop captain. Doesn't seem very good. It's gonna take a little while. What are you now? Is that Invisible Stalker? No, don't like that. Adult Dragon, a Purple Worm, an Archon, you know. Mind Flayer. Will a cop captain summon other cops? I actually have no idea. I'm actually not sure how that worked. That's their abilities to summon other cops. Welcome, Telkeen Horn, by the way. Like repeatedly throwing our pet into this pit, looks like. It doesn't say anything, but I think it's, other times I've done this, it's been like in a corner against a wall or something. We have a giant mummy. If you get an Archlich that can summon nasties that attack you, that seems bad. We wouldn't want Mr. Cuddles to summon nasties. Like, oh, I do need to actually take a note here. We genocided Master Mind Flayers. So they're in the mines. There was a Master Mind Flayer, which just, you know, that like randomly they get generated because they're an H. So when I found a few scrolls I identified as being charging or genocide, and I read them when I knew I could pray in case it was punishment. And I found a uncursed genocide. So I genocided Master Mind Flayers to get rid of that one Master Mind Flayer, which is, I want to say it's like one level down below Mind Town. And then I attacked the elf, so even though I sort of unblocked that level. Tame Skeleton. Skeletons are sort of late game creatures, but I don't think they're that good. They have a 2d6, 1d6. They're base level 12. They're resistant to cold, sleep, poison, and stoning. They have 0 MR. I'm gonna go for something else here. Something that does more damage. I should just do Control A here, huh? Oh, so it's what? Cave Spider. So Leocrata, and they're pretty nasty, but could probably do better. You can base level 6. They do a lot of damage. Can saddle it. We gotta get something interesting. Winter Wolf. Eventually you'll always get, if you do this forever, eventually you'll always get something like a gray dragon because they're immune to polymorph. Mr. Cuddles breathes frost. The blast of frost hits the orc captain. Blessed chainmail. We don't care about that. All right. We have a lot of food. We can do this for a while. Gotta get something decent. It's gotta make short work of the Watchman. No, this is bad, right? This is just like a dwarf zombie. I feel like it escaped the trap there. Now it's a paper stone golem. 3d8 damage, base level of 14. 50% magic resistance, resistant to sleep, poison, and petrification. They don't eat. It's definitely close. I feel like we can do better, but base level of 14 and 3d8 damage is pretty good. Any dragon would be better. Let's keep going. Consider moving that cursed thing closer. Oh, yeah. Maybe it will hop. It will not go on that space. Decent idea. All right. We're going for something even better. Actually, it seems like it's. I guess it's 50% magic resistance, so it's not going to be polymorphed every time. Oh, okay. What do we got now? A pit fiend. Now we're talking. Base level 13. Resistant to fire and poison. You can give them weapons. They're cool. I guess it's a battle rod would be better, huh? Gotta go for the greed. We can do better. Yeah. I do like tame pit fiend called Mr. Cuddles, though. What is their magic resistance? 65%, huh? Might actually be difficult to polymorph this. Troll. Go kill that thing. Will it eat? Does it eat? Does not eat. We have to eat the troll ourselves. Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting. A master lich. So liches can cast summon nasties, right? So someone just said, if you get an archlich, they can summon nasty that attack you, but then Luxy Room said, nah, they don't use attacking spells. So maybe they're actually not that good. Preferred pets. Archliches can reach terrifyingly high levels, are always by your side even without the aid of a magic whistle, can heal themselves, and have a powerful freezing touch attack. I might just go with a Master Lich. How much better is an Archlich than a Master Lich? Master Lich is base level 17. Archlich is 25. If they get confused, they can use stuff like Touch of Death against you. Nice. This can happen when a black light explodes. Yeah, that seems bad. With the base MR of 90, it's going to be hard to change this to something else. Take it and run. Let's take Mr. Cuddles down to the Watchman. I might not keep him with me forever, but yeah, exactly. I think we just maybe take it to deal with this problem I've created for myself, and then, well, you don't want to abandon him. I mean, maybe you abandon him at Mind's End after you've gotten after you've already gotten the Luckstone, because at that point you never have to come back there again. Come on. All right. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. I'm gonna go back this way. What am I doing? What is this? A trap door? I can't go diagonally here. This room is ridiculous. I need to step right here, Mr. Cuddles. Oh. Say, teleporter to the vault. Hang on. All right, so there's a teleporter to the vault. I guess we get the gold. Oh, can I? All right. Now we go back up. And you remember to bring a mummy wrapping with me now that I'm invisible. I want to go into any of the Minetown shops. Mr. Cuddles might just kill everyone in the Minetown though, so there's that. It is nice how Mr. Cuddles stays so close to me though. No worry about losing him. A couple food rations here. It's nice. Well, there's a mummy wrapping. What is this? A peaceful bugbear. All right, so here is down to Minetown. Do I want anything else before I go down? There's stuff I wanted to price ID and things like that. I think I'm just going to deal with the Watchmen, and then I'll deal with the rest of Minetown next time. The water nymph pretends to be friendly with the master lich named Mr. Cuddles. Almost there. Wait, there he is. Here, come over here. All right. So we have a watchman right here. I just need to stay out of the way, I think. Hopefully the watchmen don't have any chance of killing my master lich. There goes down one. There's that green elf I tried to eat. Maybe I'll get a chance now. I can kill this green elf, right? I don't think... Oh, there's a watchman there. I can kill the green elf. I just need Mr. Cuddles to kill the watchman. Ah, teleported away. Walking shoes, small shield. Oh, it's a +1 small shield. Nice. Better than what I have. That watchman escaped, huh? Oh, there's the watch captain. So that's it's got a silver saber too. So that's going to be the biggest challenge for my lich. Don't kill my master lich. Mr. Cuddles cast a healing spell. Nice, killed it. I don't think I care about a silver saber, particularly not a cursed one. But let's try on these gloves to see if they're better than what I'm currently wearing. It looks like padded gloves are just gloves, actually. Nothing special. Because I have a pair of padded gloves, they're +0. And if the soldiers are dropping them, then they must be just normal leather gloves. Mr. Cuddles is healing up. All right, Mr. Cuddles, let's go kill the rest of these watchmen. There's one there. What's this? Pony? We can deal with the pony. Ooh, Bolt of Cold. Won't hurt my Master Lich, won't hurt me. I'd rather them not waste all the charges. Anything else here I want to try on? Small shield, I guess. Okay. Let's go see what's happening. Hear some noises. Just like, there's a short wand. Did I not see the Wand of Cold being used? Because this has to be that Wand of Cold, right? Try on these padded gloves too. Still +0. Let me drop to get unencumbered. That's good enough. See, putting our padded gloves might be in danger. Guess we get another pair somewhere. All right, small glob of brown pudding. We want to eat that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, shock resistance would be nice. Nah, nothing. Where are our gloves again? I think we're going to stop short from letting Mr. Cuddles kill all of the shopkeepers. Will be the one thing. So one thing we can do, I think, is close these doors. Do we have to lock him? I don't know if he'll open the doors. There's still, let's see. It's a green elf. That's a watchman, right? Yeah. Oh, Mr. Cuddles, we got a job to do here. Oh no, it can open the doors. I'm locking these doors. I mean, I don't have to save the shopkeepers, but at least the general store is useful for price IDing stuff. Although I might have another general store somewhere else. I can't remember at this point. So look here. Just have a delicatessen, a scroll shop. Yeah, so I don't have a general store except for here, so I don't want him to kill that shopkeeper at least. Cool. Doing some work for me. Everything's +0. What else can you kill for me? All right, let's eat this green elf corpse, see if we can finally get some... no. saving the lives of these shopkeepers. And just make sure that we got, let's put my helmet on here. Do we get all the watchmen? Shopkeepers are still peaceful, so that's good. Yeah, I think all the watchmen are gone. Nice. I'll tell you what, it's midnight here, so I think the plan next time I stream would be to take Mr. Cuddles down to Mind's End, find the Luckstone, and probably abandon him there, because hey, a Master Lich is kind of dangerous, so. And then we'll come back up and try and get crowned. So that is the plan. So there's a couple people still here. Let me just see if there's anyone I can raid. I've always wanted to do that. There's almost never somebody streaming though. Let's see. Yeah, Ninth Settler is streaming Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, so let's go ahead and raid them if I can figure out how to do that. Looks like there's I can just use a slash command. There we go. Nice. All right. Well, thanks you everybody for joining me, and I hope to see you next time.